Hi, my name is Christina and welcome back to my channel. And on this channel I'm documenting the 75 soft challenge. And today is, I believe, is day 33, but I'm not sure. But I believe it's 33. I'll put it on the thumbnail and in the comments, or yeah, in the comments that if I'm wrong. But I believe it's day 33. Today, the past 2 days I haven't been feeling really good. I've been feeling really tired and no energy. And I was thinking of making an appointment just to see like what's going on. I know I told you guys I went to the doctor, or yeah, to the lab on Friday last week and got blood drawn. And I told you guys my results for my A1C. I also have low iron, really low iron. And so I was going to call and schedule me an appointment with my doctor to get my iron rechecked, just because I'm feeling, like I said, really tired and no energy whatsoever. And then lo and behold, when I went onto the app to schedule the appointment, they had already checked my iron and my ferrin with the lab results, but I was so focused on the A1C, I didn't even check the iron levels, and my iron is very low. The ferrin is 8. It said which normal is 22 to 291, and mine is 8. And then for the iron, my level is 48, which the level normal range is 50 to 212. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. No energy, just tired. So I'm supposed to take iron pills daily. I haven't been taking them just due to, I know, too much TMI, but it's due to the iron pills make me constipated. And so and I felt like I was feeling fine, so I'm like, I'm not gonna take them. And it just hit me, like I feel really weak and tired. I know my doctor before gave me a list of foods to eat to help with my iron levels, and mainly like red meat, greens, I think beets. It was a list of foods, which I probably don't eat half, or probably none of the foods on there, because I don't really eat red meat. I don't eat a lot of vegetables and greens and stuff like that. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm kind of like sabotaging myself by not doing the things that I need to do to make me feel better. So I'm at the gym. I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I really don't feel like being here now, and I feel like I might go in there and pass out or something. But I don't know what I should do. I'm kind of like today and yesterday, I feel like I'm over this. Part of it is I don't know. I feel like I put myself out there to do this challenge, and I know I want to share the journey because it's not always up. Like a lot of times you see like people sharing, and they always sharing the good, but they rarely share the times when they don't feel like going, or when it's just life happens all the time. And right now in my life, I'm feeling like I don't want to do this no more. Like I want to give up. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should get surgery and Not saying surgery is an easy fix, because I know a few people who have got the bariatric surgery and the sleeve, I think it is. I know a few people, more than a few people. And I'm not gonna say it's an easy fix, because they still have their struggles and they issues and complications are the same kind of struggles. It's just that now their stomach is smaller and they can't eat the food. But it's not even all the way about eating the food. It's your own like demons and own stuff that you deal with that's in your head that don't necessarily have to be about the actual food that you eat. But it did cross my mind to look into that. I think maybe like 2 years ago, when I first moved to this area, to our new home, and I had went to a physical, just like a yearly physical at my doctor. And the first thing he said, he was like, "Oh, so you're overweight, I see." And I was like, yeah. At that time I was working on like trying to lose weight, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to the gym, you know, trying to work out and, you know, lose weight. And I believe recently just changed the way of my eating and stuff. So I was kind of excited about everything that I was doing. And he was like, the first thing he said was, "Do you want to get weight loss surgery?" And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, you fit into the BMI, and we can sign you up to see what do you say, a nutritionist, or start the classes up for you to have weight loss surgery. And I was like, no, thank you, I'm not interested. So he asked me a few other health questions, because that was my first initial. I had changed insurances, so they didn't have like an update like of my history and stuff. So he asked a bunch of more questions, and then he was like, are you sure you don't want to get surgery? Because you can qualify, you know, your insurance cover it, and we can get it done, and you can have it done quickly. And I was like, no, that's okay. Thank you, but no, I'm not interested. And, and then he, you know, asked me a few more stuff, and then he was like, oh, nice meeting you, and, you know, one more time before we leave, are you sure? And I was like, in my head, like, why the heck does doctor keep asking me, do I want to have surgery, weight loss surgery? First of all, this is the first time me meeting him, because like I said, I was just like a new patient there. They didn't even, like, I had never been there in a long time. And then second of all, like, you're not even trying to do like no other interventions or anything like that, like try to have me see a nutritionist, I guess talk to me, have me come in, like do other stuff. I don't know, but just to recommend surgery, I guess they have like a Ozempic and Manjaro and all those other kind of medications that also help with weight loss. Yeah, and he didn't even care. It was like he had a quota or something, because the first thing, it was like all he was worried about was me getting the surgery. I said no. I went home and I cried. Not cry per se, cry, but I was like talking to my husband. It's just like, guess what happened? Like, you ain't gonna believe, like, the doctor kept asking me over and over, and why he doing this? So I was kind of upset about the whole situation. Because before then, that never like really crossed my mind to like get surgery. Like, I always felt like, you know, weight loss, I always felt like it was something that I can do. Like, I've lost weight before, over 100 pounds in like less than a year, and maintained it for like maybe 3 years before I started slowly gaining weight. So I felt like, it wasn't gonna be hard for me to do this again. Like, but I don't know. Maybe I feel like I'm getting older. My body's changing. I'm going through like hormonal changes and different things and stuff like that. So I'm like, and I always used to hear like growing up, like you need to lose weight because the older you get, the harder the weight loss get, and the harder it is to lose weight the older you get. And I'm starting to believe it. I'm about to be 45 this year, and I don't know, it's not the same like how it used to be. Like it's a lot harder than what it was when I was younger. Like I feel like, yeah, I still had to be consistent. I still had to go to the gym. I still had to like eat right. But it seemed like even when I do those things, it's still like the weight is like slowly, like it's not even coming off like at all. Like I feel healthy, like my body feel healthy, but far as the weight, it's just not coming off like how it was. So I don't know. I'm over it though. I'm just like, and maybe part of it was like, ouch. Part of it is like, I was in a time in my life where I was so depressed and just so unhappy that I just needed something different. And right now in my life, it's a lot going good, even though, you know, I still have stuff going on, but, you know, I'm happy. My marriage is good. I feel good. My kids, like, I don't have the stresses that I had back then, where I was like, I needed to zone in on something to like keep me sane. And like right now is not, I don't have those same needs. And mentally I'm okay. Because back then I was like a mess. So I don't know, but I keep seeing people. Like I told you guys before, I work at the diabetic clinic at my job. So we see the doctor that I work for is an endocrinologist, and she see a lot of patients with weight loss problems and hormones and stuff like that, including like diabetes and stuff. But I see patients, at least 5 to 6 patients a day, and they on Ozempic, Mounjaro, like all these weight loss medications, and they coming in, and some of them lose and they do really good, and then some of them they don't. But yeah, it seemed like the ones that do good and they really stay consistent with the program, and they really start to change their diet and the way they eat and stuff, that you could really see them when they coming back like every 3 months, every 2 months. You can see the changes. And I'm like, why I don't want to do that again? Why I don't want the extra help? So I don't know. I did try Ozempic. Maybe after that doctor's appointment I was telling you guys about, where the doctor wanted me to get surgery, I had asked to get the Ozempic because I wanted to try it. And I did try it for one shot, and I was so sick. Like I was vomiting, I was nauseous, I had like a little headache, and I was just like, I don't want to do this no more. And then too, my insurance didn't cover it all the way because I didn't have, so with Ozempic, your insurance will cover it if you have like certain if you have diabetes, so it cover. But since I was just pre-diabetic, I wasn't diabetic, they covered a portion of it, but I still had to pay. And I believe I paid $40 for the I think it came with 4 to 6 valves, but and I took the one shot or injection, whatever. And I was like, yeah, no, this not for me. I had went to work. I was sick. I didn't feel good. And I was just like, yeah, this not for me. So I did try it. But like I said, it didn't make me feel good. So after that, I was just like, I'm going to just continue to just eat right, go to the gym, and then I'll be able to lose the weight. So I think the best that I've been since this whole time, like since I started, was when I was on the Daniel fast. That was at my best. Like, I felt the healthiest, and I know I keep saying it, but it's the truth. I felt the healthiest. I had the most energy. I seen the weight loss in my body. I had got down to almost like, I was at 120 pounds. 120 pounds. But, and I was about to get, not 100, 200. I was like, wait, hold on, that sound right. I was at 220 pounds, and I was almost at 119 pounds. And yeah, my clothes was fitting like way better. I could see it in my face. My wedding ring had started, because before it was tight. Like right now it could still move, but it was like sliding off. Like it slides off now, but I'm not worried about it falling off. But at first it was like, I need to figure this out because I'm about to lose my wedding rings. So my wedding rings got looser, and I felt a whole lot better. I was going to the bathroom regularly. My skin was clear, because like right now, it's not as bad as it has been before, but my skin had cleared up really good. So I had a whole bunch of benefits. So I'm like in my head, why I don't want to do this diet again, or why I don't want to eat like this again? Because if I felt so good, what's the problem? Why am I not trying to go back? So I told you guys I on a few videos back, I had been praying on it, and every time I keep going back to, that's what you need to be on. That's what you need to go back to. I was reading my Bible. Right now I'm reading, it's not the Bible, but it's a book on how to be a Proverbs 31 wife or woman or whatever. But I need to get back into the Bible. I haven't read my Bible since then, so I need to get back into my Bible. And I think I want to start the Daniel fast again, even though I don't like and I don't think it's going to be like the Daniel fast, because I'm not doing it spiritually, and it's not like a fast. I think I just want to go back to like the way of eating, to like a plant-based diet. So eating the whole grains, no meat, no eggs, no dairy, because I would eat a whole pack full of cheese. I love cheese so much, and that's the only dairy like I think I be missing. And it's not even like shredded cheese. I just like cheese, like hard blocks of brie, like all different types of cheese. I love cheese. So like just cutting out the cheese, no dairy, no eggs, no meat, and just go back to the way I was eating before, with the whole grains, fruits and vegetables, nuts, beans, water, and that's it. I haven't really drank a lot other than water now, and coffee. So yeah, I'm addicted to coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. So going back to that way of eating, and I believe I'll feel better. The only thing with that is I need to, if I do the plant-based diet, then I need to incorporate greens. I think tofu. Because I think I read that on the list of foods. I think tofu has iron. So I can do the tofu. I can do the greens. I think the only thing that I would add that I don't, that's not plant-based is like a protein shake. Just because I feel like I wasn't getting enough protein when I was doing the plant-based diet, because I'm going to stop saying Daniel fast, because it ain't the Daniel fast. Plant-based diet. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm just like, I don't know. I need to look in. Maybe I can get some iron. Because I know my doctor before asked me, did I want to do like iron infusion or something like that. So maybe I'll look into that and see if I qualify for that again. Because he asked me that before. I had said no. And then he asked me again. Or no, I had asked again, like maybe a few months later, and then he was like, oh no, your iron not low enough. Just take the iron pills 3 times a day. But I'm like, if I'm taking iron pills 3 times a day, nobody can be doing that. That's too much. 3 pills 3 times a day of iron. But I don't know. I had training at work all day today, and we're switching over to a new system at work, so we've been having a lot of training to learn how to do it, and it's boring. I don't want to do it, but you know, it's work, I got to. So now I'm like, I'm sitting here because I'm like, should I go to the gym and pass out? Or should I just go home? I do have the walking pad at home, so I can take my time and walk on that. I just feel like crying. I know I'm smiling, but yeah. I'm just so over this. I just want to be done. And I know some people looking like, girl, you doing too much. Like, it ain't that serious. But if you never struggled with like your weight or like image, I don't know, then you wouldn't understand. But, you know. And I don't want to be that person that my whole life I'm just worried about trying to lose weight. Like, ain't nobody got time for all that. Like, I love myself. Like, it's not like I don't love myself or I think I'm ugly or something like that. That's not the case. But, you know, if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. But like I said, I'm in front of the gym, but I think I'm gonna go home after all this, because yeah, I really don't feel good. I don't have, like I said, no energy, and I really feel like once I start walking and like getting my stamina like high and stuff like that, or I don't know the right word, start like burning, like whatever, you know, start start moving and stuff, then it's gonna make me feel like more like dizzier and tight. Like, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but I feel weak, I guess that's the word. I feel weak. If I say words wrong and stuff, don't mind me. My husband be talking about how I talk, talking about you don't know how to talk. But, you know, he be playing, but and I ain't country. I don't know. I just talk like I'm country or something. I can't say words right. But I be knowing what I'm saying. I just don't say it right. All the time. But I don't know if I'm gonna insert this video for today. I probably will, even though it might be a little short. But I'm still on this journey. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. There's gonna be times where I can celebrate, days when I'm crying, when I'm tired, all the emotions. But yeah, this like my diary. This my journey, and it might not look like, you know, other people's, but you know, this is who I am, and I'm sharing my true self, my true experiences, and hopefully you guys enjoy, and you guys can subscribe, comment, tell me, you guys, what you guys think, how I'm doing. Let me know, give me some encouragement, because it's not easy, like, putting yourself out there, at least for me. Some people, they're, you know, good speakers, and they're able to communicate, you know, very well and stuff like that. But for me, this is like way outside of my comfort. Anybody that knows me know I'm not outspoken. I'm the shy one that is, you know, not out there like that. And this is really making me like be vulnerable and just put myself out there. Well, I'm gonna go, and hopefully you guys will see me sometime this week. In the beginning, I was trying to film every day, and I was getting burnt out. And I don't want to like be filming and then, you know, just being tired. Not I was going to bed late trying to edit. It was a whole lot. So I'm doing it you know, where I can enjoy it, because I don't want it. I want it to be something that I enjoy doing, and something that I want to do, not something that I feel like, oh my God, I gotta do this today. Like, yeah, I want to stay consistent. I want to you know, come on at least a couple times, more than a couple times a week. But I don't want to be made to like every single day I have to put out a new video. So you guys will see videos from me, but they might not be every day. Sometimes I might have more time, like on the weekends and stuff like that. where I can do it every day, but for the most part, like when I'm working and stuff like that, they won't be out every day. But I will keep you guys updated and be consistent, like in posting and stuff like that. But I will see you guys later. Thank you again. I appreciate all the comments, the interactions in my comments, all the likes, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.